Hello YouTube, I've just finished another steampunk pistol. I started with them, and here's the most recent one I've done. It's an old Nerf Barricade, and I just thought because it's interesting because it's one of the earlier Nerfs that I've had to take apart inside just to get at this, the entrance to get the darts out. But in order to get that out, I have to take it apart, so I thought I'd show inside it. But for now, this is what it looks like outside. I just steampunked it up, made it look as dirty and as grubby as possible. Believe it or not, I based it off my dad's drill. He's got some kind of old brass drill thing. It's amazing. But it looks just dirty and grubby. Unfortunately, it just looks a mess. Unfortunately, the camera doesn't, when I put it in, it doesn't auto lock in. But you can see if I pull it back, you can see just the dirt, the absolute mess that it's meant to be. All this is just gunmetal paint from High Coat and some paints. These parts here are just Citadel Brass Scorpion, and the actual wash itself, now the wash all over the main body is just Seraphim Sepia, and the actual wash that's here just in the hand grip, just to be different, is, and I can't find it here, yeah I can, here it is, it is Agrax Earthshade. Whenever you think you're ready for a film, you've got everything ready, all of a sudden you just can't find it. But that there, all in here, is just Agrax Earthshade. The idea is that when the user puts it in the hand repeatedly, just all sweat and dirt just goes in there. It doesn't, of course, it's all plastic. But the rest of it, all in there, which I'm really happy with, but nobody will ever see, all in there, that's just tons of sepia. All used, all put on with a foam brush, not a normal paintbrush, but a foam brush, just liberally put all over. And there's some oxidization with another Citadel paint just there and there. Unfortunately, it's just too big to get in this camera. But there, that gives you an idea of just how dirty and messy and steampunky. Oh, also Agrax there and there. So it's got a wash, but one's a darker, dirtier brown, the other's a lighter brown. So you get that nice contrast there to there. But anyway, going back to the insides of this, because it's, like I said, it's one of the earliest ones, but it's still really well made. You need to take off the battery hatch, and there you can see the original yellow colours that were on it. You need to unscrew the screw that's there, and all the other ones around it. And here's one I've done earlier. Now, like I said, it's really solid, this thing. These things are built to last. Even though they're just kids' toys, take them open, and there is the inside of my Barricade. So in order to paint the top slide and the cylinder, I had to take them out. Now, the cylinder came out kind of easy because it's held on. Let me get my screwdriver to show you. Just there and there. That literally just slides into place. But I just took that out, slipped the cylinder out, put that back in. But this arm here, oh, that arm there, that makes the cylinder rotate, that just needed some finagling to slide out at an angle that way. But that was done. But this part here, the top slide, in order to move that, now I can't really because of these cables, but with that slide moving back, that slide passes under this. Now that's, I'm guessing, the safety to stop the gun firing when it's open. Now I didn't take apart any of the safeties as I've done with other Nerfs, so for this one I just left it all vanilla inside, no changes, no anything, because it's a Barricade, what are you going to do? But in order to get that arm under there, you have to first unscrew this arm to unscrew that, and then unscrew that, and there's another screw there to lift basically that entire mechanism away, to slide that under, because it goes right under the back, just there. And then put them back on, remembering the screws. Also, I took the magazine off as well to get that in. But once it's in, that's it. You can see, if I pull the trigger, you should be able to see there. It cycles round. See, there's the spring behind it. There is the spring for when the action cycles. There are that cable. Actually, there's a little cable there that you can't see. You can see it's a little bit squished there. That's because that had been hanging over here and was being slowly destroyed. It isn't anymore. But that basically is the internals of an old Nerf Barricade. The design on it, the solidness of this thing is absolutely brilliant. And once again, you only notice the actual design things when, like, well, one of us people who takes apart Nerfs for fun, when we take them apart and we see, oh look, that went there and that does that. And the only thing you can ever say is, how clever, I would never thought of that. Now, putting it together will be a bit tricky because I'm trying to do it one-handed. There you go. And that is what you get. It's a brilliant... Some of them have stocks. I decided not to use this one with a stock. But they are just a brilliant, brilliant pistol. And I thought everyone deserved to have a look inside them. And there you go.